Alright, what's happening, fam? What's happening, fam? How was your weekend? Let me know in the chat. You see what we have here. God, Mohammed, Yusuf, Tyler, great to see you, my man. Also, recently joined in the VIP. Really great to have you there. Yankov, Craig, Gavin, as always. Indeed, first day of the trading month. Let's smash it. Arthur, Dobry, Dan, Redempto, Anointed, HPY, Astro, Ronak, my brother, how you doing? Box, Martin, Isa, Yankov, again. Nurse Exam, great to see you back. Noogie, IG, how you doing? Stop spamming. 86,000 second ban. Right at the beginning of the stream. Huh. Oh yeah, we don't allow people like you here. Okay, starting the month with some weirdos out here. But as you guys know, we don't allow spammers here, so if you spam, you're out of here. We don't care. We do not let people like this ruin the experience for the rest of you guys. What's up, brother? From Dubai. Great to have you here, my G. Welcome to the stream, welcome. Yeah, for sure, man. You might be excited, you might be a weirdo, you might ask some random question. You spam, my friend. I'm gonna use my favorite button that YouTube has. 86,000 second ban. You're gonna be out of here in second, my friend. What's up, Keith from Detroit? Welcome, my brother, welcome. Alright, fam, I'll start doing the analysis soon, but before that, do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because even when we were during the weekend and growing, look at the subscribers. We grew even more during the weekend. We are 3 subs away from 2.2k, which is huge. I mean, look at this curve. During the weekend, non-stop, just growing, right? So, the goal for this week is to hit 3k. So, 2.8 to 3k, that's the goal. So, another 800 subs. I think it's pretty doable. We've been absolutely growing and growing. We've been crushing the streams, crushing the trades, especially inside the VIP, so let's freaking go. What's up, Papa Z? Last week when I found your channel, I followed your live and took a non-AAT to 4k. Wow. That is really awesome even. That's amazing, my G. Amazing. And just imagine, this is just a live stream, right? It's free to everybody, right? Just imagine in the VIP, you get the same thing, but for the whole day. You get the London, New York. I mean, as Yankov said above, as soon as he joined VIP, he's been on an absolute winning streak, right? I don't even need to say it. He's been also crushing it. He found us through the streams as well. Morning, Ben. Morning, my brother. Cowboy, good morning, G. Alright, shall we start? Drop a 1 in the chat if we should already start with our favorite instrument here, Mr. Goldie. As you can see, we opened up with a gap because of all the war stuff again, so let's freaking go. Morning, Ronaldo. Welcome to the stream, my G. What's up, Mass? Yes, sir. Excited for this week as well. Ibrahim says, you're awesome, bro. More love from Nigeria. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. Alright, 43 likes already. Nice, guys. Let's freaking go then. Alright, let me check the poll first. 36% bullish, 41% bearish. Interesting. 23% both. Morning, Manuel. Alright, let's go. Let's start with the higher time frame because, of course, monthly open, weekly open, all the important stuff, right? The monthly candle, previous monthly candle for July didn't really flip bearish, which I was kind of not expecting, but I wouldn't be surprised if this would have been flip bearish because of how nasty pullback he had towards the last couple of days of the month. But we cannot neglect that it is still holding from that weekly demand. Same weekly demand has been rejected for multiple times already, right? Even if it breaks this one, we still have this one. So there's a lot of demand out here. But for now, this is the relevant one, so I'm gonna keep using that one. And for the supply, of course, daily supply. So you can see it has been very tight. But even with the rangy market on gold, we've been absolutely crushing it. So it's not the matter of the price moving, it's the matter of how to read the market. Of course, there's gonna be days that I cannot read the market perfectly, right? That happens. That's why I don't have a 100% win rate, and nobody has it. So let's go to the daily. I've marked up that daily supply and the weekly demand. You see how tight it is? Every time taps to the supply, get rejected, especially take out a recent high or some important high, drop, tap into the demand. Here it didn't took any low, but the next time it came down, took out this low, reversal, pushed up this candle on Thursday, took out these two previous highs, and look at what happened. So it's just playing range, right? So we have to kind of shift our mindset into a rangy gold market, and we trade like that until we are at least on a bigger move. For now we are ranging, so I'm not looking for a big expansion to the upside or to the downside, so I'm looking for those quick in and outs, maybe swipe up the highs, the lows, session sweeps. Of course we use with the volume profile, higher time frame supply and demand, as you can see, and we use of course order flow as a confirmation, which we have right here. So okay, it's loaded. So seems like it's still getting rejected from the high volume node, and where I got this high volume node is I marked out the previous weekly level. So you get your fixed range volume profile from previous weekly open to current week's open, you get the previous weekly level, right? Boom. So I marked out the previous week value high, previous week point of control, which is right at that gap, basically below the gap. And you can see there's a high volume node here, this big spike. That's where a lot of volume was transacted. That's why the price is holding at the moment. So I want to see what price will do. Either come back to the downside, fill that gap. Of course we do have the view up down here, so it could do something like this and then drop. Or of course it could not fill the gap like last week, go up, and then the next couple days come down, fill the gap. So multiple scenarios, but anything can happen, right? just because we have a gap here, opening gap, doesn't mean that it's gonna get filled today or even tomorrow or even this week. You never know. From Algeria, appreciate it, Jacket. The Jacket Trader. Morning, Kumar. Welcome, my G. Welcome to the stream. By the way, I did some studies, and 1 hour supplies are the most respected ones. Well, if it is, I don't use it, because to me 1 hour doesn't have that much of a meaning when it comes to the supply and demand. But that's just the way I trade, right? It might work for you, it might work for someone else. I don't use it. Nice, fam. 53 likes already. Let's smash it. Let's go to 80 likes. I see a lot of you guys are already excited. The first trading day of the week and the month. So let's freaking go. What's up, Naji, Courtney? Amadi, welcome. Love from Nigeria. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Alright, seems like Goldie wants to drop a little bit more here. I wouldn't say no to a quick sell towards that gap fill, but first, of course, I need to see a closure below the VWAP. Second, I will mark out this range, and you can see there's this fixed value high of that range, which is holding right now. This little range here, that's all we can use right now. I don't have any other key level. So either anything below fixed point of control or fixed value high or fixed point of control, which is right here. So there's going to be multiple opportunities. Of course, below the point of control I think will be the best, because we will have way more confirmation. Let's look at that magic touch here. You see, magic touch, rejection, VWAP. So it could push up as well. It could push up. Not gonna say it's impossible. I believe previous daily level was around there as well. Yeah, previous day value high. I think I will mark that one. Previous day value high, boom. Yeah, you see, I think previous day value high, anything below that is, I think, more relevant or interesting, because we can use multiple key levels, right? The fixed value high, previous day value high, and previous day point, fixed point of control. So this, and this. Personally, I think I would much more prefer anything below previous daily value high and fixed point of control here. Hello, what's up, Nina? Great to see you back. Great to see you back. Hello, what are the name of the volume indicator you use? So this is the volume profile indicator, or tool actually, inside the trading view. So on the left panel here, you see, click here on the first, second, third, fourth box here. You click the fixed range volume profile, and then you can use the same volume profile here. So you can use for the previous daily level, previous weekly level, fixed, which is basically range, swing level. So multiple ways you can use. I suggest you, if you don't know or never used volume profile, join our free Telegram. The link is in the description. We do have a video over there explaining the volume profile setting, the volume profile, how to implement it overall. So a quick free video that helps a lot of people that are maybe new to the volume profile. Omar asks, Rio, what hour supply and demand do you recommend normally use? I use anything above 8 hour. So I use 8, 12, daily, 3 daily, weekly, monthly. I always do a top-down analysis, just like how I did in today's beginning of the stream, right? I start with the monthly. I'm like, okay, cool, we have a monthly demand, but this one's not that relevant. So you can see we do have a monthly supply up here. For example, we have a drop-based drop type of supply. So yeah, cool, but that one is way higher, right? So it's not that relevant right now. So what I do is jump down one time frame, weekly. Then I see this one, I'm like, oh, multiple rejections, looks nice. Do we have a weekly supply? I'm like, yeah, we have this one. Same with the monthly supply, not that relevant at the moment because it's way higher. Okay, let's jump down one more. We already found our demand. 3 daily. Okay, this 3 daily is nice, you see? Rejections, super clear. 3 daily, there you go. We have a drop-based drop type of supply. Cool, but this one's too big. What if I wanna just see if there's another supply up there, or refine it, you know? I'm like, okay, let me look at the daily. Okay, cool, we have this one. This daily supply is nice. And then I see this one as well. Why this one? Because this one also got rejected from this one, then got created, right? So both of this, either if you mark this or this, both of them are completely valid. But this one is the most recent one, so I try to keep the most recent supply and demand because those are the most relevant right now. And of course, if they are taken out, then I mark out the next relevant supply and then I keep going, right? So for now I have marked out this daily supply from 6th of July. Look at all those rejections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already, right? So definitely already show that it's respecting that supply. And also price is ranging, right? So it's easier to find a supply and demand that it's been holding the top and the bottom, right? There might be a supply up here and a demand down here. Super easy to find, right? So I always go from top to down, and then of course I can go to the 12 hour and refine it a little bit more. But like for example, if I want to mark 12 hour, this one is nice as well, but this one is a little bit more relevant. Then we go to the 8 hour. Same thing, you see, it's pretty much the same. So when I see all the time frames like 8, 12 and daily, they all have a supply around the same place, I try to keep the daily because it has more weight. It's more respecting, you could say, if that makes sense. Alright, the Goldie. Seems like he wants to fill the gap already today. What do you guys think? Do you think gold is gonna fill the gap? Drop a 1 in the chat if you think gold will fill the gap, the opening gap today, and drop a 2 if you think it's not gonna be today. Let's see. Oh, 1. 0.5. 0.5, so I think it's gonna fill the gap halfway through. One and a half. Okay, 1.5. That's interesting. I think it already closed below VWAP. Yeah, it did close below VWAP. I'm not gonna enter now, but I'm just checking. 5 contract should be good. Starting to look good, not gonna lie, fam. Starting to look very juicy. Gotta be cautious of this level. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for this level and do a quick bounce and then drop later. But starting to look quite decent, my friends. Give me a moment. Starting to look quite decent here. Let's see if we can close below previous daily value or high. I think that could be an interesting one. So, okay, let's start marking out our zone. Potential sell zone from here. And another potential sell zone right below that one. Are you using session or VIX? I'm using session view up. So it's just a normal view up from a trading view itself. I haven't changed anything. I entered short since 77. Ooh, right at the top. That's nice, Nina. That's very nice. Makes sense with that high volume note. Makes sense.
Bring the baseline back around again.
Open short, still early for Asia direction. Or the black says it. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a short. I really like the shorts right here. I kind of like it, but I don't want to be too early, you know? I don't want to be too early. King Henry, welcome to the stream, my G. Appreciate you subscribing. B6, welcome to the stream, my G's. Welcome, welcome. If you're here watching the live and you are on the chat right now, just say what's up. Starting to like this, fam. Starting to like this. Look at all these sellers right now. The only thing I wouldn't like if these ones get trapped, if these sellers get trapped, oh man, would not look good. So what I want to do is wait for the next 15-minute closure, which is in 4 minutes and 10 seconds, and then wait for some sort of top wick and then the flip bearish. What's up, King Henry? How you doing, my G? What's up, Upgraded? Jason, Ibrahim. I'm trading from my phone. What's a good app to trade? I think at least you should have the trading view, so you do your analysis, at least. That's important. Starting to look good. Shorting from 76. That's good. That's good also. Appreciate you, my G. Appreciate you. Right. 2 more minutes. I would really like this one closing like this. The point of control moving lower, a top wick, and then a flip bearish. Oh man, I would love that. I would short the Goldie like towards the gap fill. That would be really nice. So something like this. 2R, 3R should be nice enough. Be good enough. We'll get that pullback last minute. Oh, point of control move lower. Okay, that's good. Exactly what I said. So now we need to see just the closure below. If closure is below here, I will give it a shot. I do want to see closure below. If not, I don't know if I will take it, because this is starting to look like a reversal. Daniel, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. If you guys are new, my name is Ryu. I trade with volume profile, hard time frame supply and demand, and order flow as a confirmation. And we are live here on a daily basis for Asia session, and we will start doing the New York session as well from this week. So yeah, Yanko, starting to look juicy, but I want to see closure below here, right here, because I want to see closure below, then pulling back to this point of control and dropping. If not, I'm not taking. Okay, sellers are stepping in again, very aggressively. Right at this low, where sellers got trapped before. Oh, I don't know if I like the closure. Come on, close below. Not the best closure, fam. Not the best closure. Yeah, you see. Morning, Giovanni. Yeah, my G, I have on a trade of it. This one flips bearish. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I don't know. It's the problem is because look at the sellers at the beginning of the day. They tried to push the price down, they got trapped, and they are trying to do the same thing. If they get trapped right now, you see, that's why I want to see a closure below that. You see the sellers here, 70 contract, 58 contract, boom, pushed up. Same thing, they were aggressive. They tried to push the price down. They were successful. But then here, the same place, 102 and then 54. So almost basically the same amount of contract, almost. See, this is why I didn't want to be too early, fam. This is why I didn't want to be too freaking early. But that doesn't mean that it couldn't drop. It could drop, for sure. 4 hour almost overvalued. 1 hour almost overvalued. 15 coming down. 5 minute, it's alright. Yeah, man, what a fake out. This is why I don't like to trade too early in the session. I took all the gap this morning on gold and you're waiting for the pullback. Nice, G. Yeah, I know. Same thing every time has an opening gap. Data wise starting to look better. Only if this one flips bearish and closes below here, I might give it a shot. Only if that happens. Just enjoying my coffee while we wait for Goldie to show a clean entry model. Let's see if you guys are liking the stream or not. 75 likes. Very good, fam. Very good. But let's reach 100, fam. 100. Okay, now it's starting to happen exactly what I said. Okay, I'm gonna put my sell limit down here. So something like this. I don't like the big stop loss, but it is what it is. Bit bullish. I don't know if I like this closure, but Jason asks, do you see the institutional volume and manipulation? I wouldn't say institutional, but what's up, Hatecast? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you again. If this would have been a 15-minute closure, I wouldn't say no to putting my stop loss here instead of up here. But let's see. I don't think it tagged me in yet. No. Indeed, it's starting to look good. But I need to see a closure below. Oh, tagged half of the entries. Come on. Tag the rest too. And then just drop. I like the 15-minute point of control moved lower. So the next one, next 15 minutes, I definitely want to see a closure below here. Definitely I want to see that. Okay, we are in, fam. As you can see, I entered on my personal account as well. So if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? It's a probability game. Let's see if it's actually gonna fill the gap or not. If it does, cool, good for us. If it not, it's not, right? There's a liquidity wall in 4060. Alright, appreciate you for letting me know. Targeting the 4055 and you're down for the day. 4055, okay, it's nice, yeah. For now my TP is around 47-ish on Vantage. Where is this? 4045. Great setup here, outcome is not important, following the rules. Yeah, I mean, even your best setups could fail sometimes. I think the question that I really like to ask always myself is, would I have taken this trade any other day? Regardless if it's a win or a loss, right? If this trade is a win, cool. Would I have taken this trade any other day? If yes, then good. If it's a loss, would I have taken this trade any other day? If it's yes, then good. If it's no, then okay, I need to know where I did made a mistake. Maybe I was impulsive, maybe I didn't wait for a full-on confirmation. So let's see. Good morning, Derry. Welcome to the stream, my G. And yes, I will not answer questions about if I'm in a sell or not, because that means that you are not listening, and I do not care, because I am explaining all the time where I would get in, why I would get in. I literally show my futures account where I enter, literally showed where I enter on my personal account on CFD. So if you're still asking if I'm in a sell or not, that means that you're not paying attention, and I will not answer your question. So pay attention. I would want to see a continuation right now though. Another 4 minute till 15-minute closure, so if it closes like this, still good. It could push up again and then drop, but if this one, yeah, let's see. Nice fam, we are close to 90 likes, so smash that like button, as we have almost 200 of you guys here watching live, so let's freaking smash it. Who are you to speak to people that way? I'm the guy that doing the stream, so if you're not paying attention, I do not care. That means that you are one of them as well, my friend. Akshay, welcome to the stream, my G. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Yeah, man, I've been literally live streaming and trading my own way and as giving as much value as I can. So if you think I'm entitled, then I don't care what you say. What's up, Nathaniel? Welcome, my G. You're new here. So since you're new here, we trade with volume profile, hard time frame supply and demand, and order flow as a confirmation. And we are here live on a daily basis. So really great to have you here, my G. Looking forward to see you many more times here. What's up, YT? How you doing, my G? Kilo. Great to see you back. Yo, some trade, point of interest and supply and demand. Nice, my G, nice. That's awesome. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. And have deep chart trading overflow. That's nice. That's nice, man. I want to get into the deep chart as well. Maybe later, because I've been not getting used. I kind of got used actually to using trade await. So yeah. Because I know when I get the deep chart, I really have to spend like at least a week or two just explore everything they have there, because I know they have a lot of stuff, and learn everything, how to use the deep chart and all that stuff. So it definitely will take some couple days for me to get used to the platform. So for now I'm just using the trade await. What's up, Leo? Great to see you back. On Asia session, yes, I trade only gold, but on London and New York I trade sometimes euro. On the New York Stock Exchange I trade for indices, I trade Dow Jones, so US 30. Oh yeah, recently gold has been my main asset to trade. How to add the risk to reward thing? We use the Fibonacci tool. So you have to, if you want to, you can take a screenshot. You should put 0, 1. You don't need to put 1.5 because I just want to see the 0.5 bar. But yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, and just keep going, and then you can save it as a template. I'm new here, I just want to ask something if you don't mind. Is your mentor? I learned a thing or two from him, but I do not associate with him anymore. So yeah. Okay, not a bad closure. Not a bad closure. That point of control got respected, very nice. I wanna see now closing below this one. If this one flips bearish, I think we could drop really easily to fill that gap. Already done for the Asia session, going to sleep now, getting myself fit in London. That's nice, Demi, that's nice. Bank of Japan intervening on USD. Oh yeah, that thing is going nuts right now. UJ is going nuts, my friend. UJ is going nuts. Since last week. 155, holy crap. It's good for me though, it's good for me because I live in Japan, so at least Japanese yen is gonna be worth something. Stop spamming, Amit. I will answer your question. As I said in the beginning of the stream, if you spam, I will time you out, my friend. So this is your last warning. Appreciate the feedback, Dana. Appreciate you, my man. Where can I get the volume? Do not get mad at Amit, he's just a baby, he's growing. Ah, that's a good one. What do you mean by the volume numbers? Do you mean this one on TradeOvate? These numbers? Or do you mean the volume number of the volume profile itself, which is right here? Let me know which one you mean. Okay, this one. So this is the TradeOvate platform. It's technically a futures broker that allows you to have access to level 2 data. So you can see these kind of data. So you can, the red bubbles you can see are the sellers stepping in, and the green bubbles are the buyers, of course. And this side you can see both at the same time at that exact you could say box or level, whatever. So as long as you search TradeOvate, you can find some information about it. Yes, and what footprint are you using on TradeOvate? The footprint is the indicator you have to download, which is called Volume Footprint Ultra. Okay, so you have to click on the indicators, explore community indicators, and then search that name over there and download that indicator and then use it. Ohayo gozaimasu. SR Kim. Great to see you back, my G. What's up, bro? Down for the day. Caught the sell at 72 to 61. I'm here to support and give you some. Appreciate you, Demo. Appreciate you, my G. We already reached 101 likes, so let's freaking crush it. There's 200 and almost 10 of you guys here, so we can easily hit 150 likes. Okay. I want to see the continuation. I would not like if this 5-minute closes like this. Yeah, because it tapped exactly to these buyers here. I would not like if it's pulling back right now. I want to see a closure below here. for me to be a little bit more comfortable, this is gonna drop. Dana, it's called Tradeovate. Bro, you are super analysis, glad to connect. Appreciate you, Trading TV. Appreciate you, my man. Love this session. Need to use this. Oh, the candle pull. Using the candle pull. Only the OGs know about that. Took 50% partials. That's awesome. That's very good. I don't know if he wants to still fill the gap, but I think it's gonna be the same as last week. It's gonna go fill halfway, then go up, then drop again later on. Did the 50-minute? No, 50-minute didn't even got undervalued. I guess we should pull the candle, huh? Should pull the candle. Since you guys are saying you should pull the candle to the downside like this. This strategy has never failed us for now. Never. Oh yeah, let me message Trump as well so he can dump the gold, but the candle pull as well, and it all will work out perfectly. Yeah, I did not like this one. This one was a little bit, yeah, it's literally on top of that range as well. So I definitely want to see this one flipping bearish. If this 5-minute flips bearish, or at least the 15-minute, I will put my stop loss on break even. So flipping bearish here, stop loss on break even, it will be close to 1 hour anyways. Not gonna risk it. Come on, drop, or I will call Trump right now. If you don't drop in the next couple minutes, I will call Trump to dump you. So make your choices. Because I know you want to drop. Because if not, I will call Trump. And that will make you dump. Yeah, that's what I thought. Drop. How to add the risk to reward. You use the Fibonacci tool, my G. I explained a couple minutes earlier to some other people. You might be just got it now. So you take your Fibonacci level or tool. You add these levels here. You can take a screenshot. You can also rewind the stream later on to watch it. Oh, so you want me to call Trump? You want me to call Trump? Drop super technique, yeah. The link for the background music is on Epidemic. I'm still building the playlist. I will share it maybe in the upcoming days or weeks. Still not done yet. I pull you one more time? Should I pull you one more time? Or I should call Trump? Which one? Because I know you're gonna obey me. I know you want to obey me and drop right now. My entry is right here, G. 4062. What is your current price on gold mine? Is at 41.14. It could be that you're using the futures chart. If you're using the futures chart, then yes, it's at 41.14. If you're using the spot, it's a little bit different price level, but the price action is about the same, so nothing changes that much. Oh, so you want me to call Trump? You want me to call Trump? Okay. If you're gonna play that game, okay then, let me call him. It's getting scarce. He should. He knows what Trump can do to the market. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. This is my first time in the stream and I can't say I love your vibe here compared to others. Where's the chat? Appreciate you, my G. Yeah, I try to keep it entertaining but also professional, but also serious. But of course, sometimes joking. And I agree. The people that are always shouting on the stream, it's funny sometimes, but it gets annoying over time, you know. So. Loving the stream. Appreciate you, Albert. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know you don't want me to call Trump. So keep dropping more. Give us TP or I will call Trump. We have 182 people watching, so we all want TP. Keep calm. Yeah. Calm trading is the best, man. If you trade with emotions, of course, it takes some time for you to get used to it, like control your emotions and all that stuff. But whenever I'm trading like super calm, I don't care if it goes to stop loss or not. That's when I'm performing the best. BE placed, nice, man. Same. I'm gonna do the same. Let's freaking go. I put up my Vantage account as well. Stop us on break even. So now we're gonna see the beautiful drop, baby. It's gonna bleed, don't worry. Yeah, of course. If it doesn't bleed, I'm gonna call Trump. So gold doesn't have any other choice. I do want to see this one closing below, or at least inside this box. I do want to see that. Because that's also the 15-minute closure. Ooh. What is that volume? What is this volume? Holy crap. How to control your girlfriend? Oh, that takes skills, my friend. That takes skills. China just opened. Okay, I do not want to see this one flipping bullish. Sam, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yo man, got TP 2%. Candle pull strategy never fails. Indeed, man, it never fails. Mine almost hit TP though. It's a bit lower, but on futures it was close. Gap is refilled. Not all the way. We still have room till down here. The gap fills right here. Yeah, I don't like that flip. Dr. Shadrach, welcome to the stream, my G. Yeah, I do not like this flip. I do not like this flip. You see, the same box I told you about. The same freaking box is holding. So yeah, a lot of you guys took TP, so that's really freaking good. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm out on BE. That pullback was nasty, my friends. Bad area to short. I shot it from the top, just ticked. That's good for you, my G. Congrats, Mr. Perfect Trader. Oh, look at that. Imagine if it drops now after it took the break even. That would be funny. Brother, I was $60 away from passing the prop firm with this same entry. I was mapping out, took my first TP of 800 before I was $60 away when I tried to snipe it, the 60 reversal hard. Yeah. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. This move was not something normal. Definitely something came out because there was some nasty volume. Yeah, so I'm not gonna chase this move. Goes to break even, cool. Because if that happens, if it goes to full TP or the area we were looking at, we have the heuristic point of control there, so it could find some sort of support there. If that happens, then yeah, I will look for a reversal to the upside, so nothing to worry about. Was that heuristic point of control? I almost tapped into it. It did actually tap into it. Ooh, one tick away. Previous staple of control. Super clean though. Super clean. Travers, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. This was nasty. I wouldn't say the gap is filled because the price closed here and it gapped up here, so technically the gap is until down here. You see, the gap is until there. But let's see, nothing to worry about, nothing to chase. So some of you guys cut it from the top. That's really awesome. That's good for you. I don't trade pre or right at the Asia open. So if you took it, cool. That's good for you. Some of you guys took profit. That was a good decision. New higher high and then take out the gap. Let's see. Yeah, same with me, Omar. I got out on break even. I mean, look at this. Perfectly. Yeah, this move wasn't normal. If it would have pulled back slowly, I would say, okay, maybe. Literally trapped all the sellers at the bottom, but the same freaking box at the top here, where buyers got trapped. So, yeah. Let's see, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up, tap to the fixed value low, where it got tapped actually. Almost tapped. So fixed value lower, fixed point of control of that range. Trump farted. Oh, I don't know whatever he did, shook out the market. Not bad. If this 50-minute closes like this, actually could drop more. But again, it's one of those situations that it's Monday. I don't like to be too aggressive on Mondays because I like to let the market settle down, or just let the price develop for me to have a better bias for the rest of the week. That doesn't mean that I don't trade on Monday. You saw that I just traded. That means that I'm a little bit more cautious, or at least quicker with my trade management. But yeah, candle pull worked again. It dropped. You're pulling that candle around here. This thing, whoosh, straight to the downside. Right here. Keep pulling it down, please. Unfortunately, the candle pull only works when you're in a trade. Unfortunately. That's the rules for the candle pull strategy. Can you show me an NQ chart? Maybe later. Maybe later I'll show it. I don't trade NQ that much. Especially on Asia session, I don't trade at all. I re-enter short at 40.65. Again, 40.65? Was clean price action and then chaos. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I'm happy with my risk management. I don't care. I got out on break even. This thing could have been easily a stop loss, right? I think the trade management was really cool. Of course, we're gonna get sometimes people saying, I got in at the top. That was not a good place to short. This was the best place to short. Okay, Mr. Perfect Trader, cool. I wanted to enter here, so I don't care where you entered. The rules are the rules, yeah, man, indeed. Only when you're in a trade. They are in trades and want you to work the match. I mean, if they're still holding their shorts, good for them. I mean, but this candle here on 5 minutes, I think right now it's very undecisive. Could do this, could do this, could do this. So yeah, let's see. View up top would be nice. Oh, that would be very nice. It's right at the top there. So aligning with that range. Was that the south part character? I don't even know. That was just the voice I like to make for those kind of people. Man, what was that voice? Just do it now, do it again. Oil about to break out and close the gap. Maybe gold will drop again, bro. Let's see, my friend. Let's see oil. I haven't looked at the oil. Wow, that's a big gap. That is a nasty gap. But with this gap, we filled the other gap. Now we have another gap. It's just a gap city, and then we have another gap up here. Holy. Oil has been just like a freaking stock market. Opens up always with a gap. Look at that. Gap, 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 gap. Everywhere. Because every time the week ends, we started having some war related news and all that stuff. Every time on the weekend. Every freaking time. But yeah, it seems like Goldie wants to drop though. Gap City, Trap City. Oh. Okay. That's good if gold is dropping, because if we find some sort of support at previous day point of control, I would prefer previous week point of control. So I would want to see something like this actually. If, that's only if, is gold is going to just fill the gap, keep going up. And the reason I say that is because if you look at our indicator of seasonal forecaster, which is super accurate, look at the daily time frame. Tomorrow will be the short-term top or cycle top, so we could push up, we could make the top tomorrow. That doesn't mean that today couldn't drop, of course. We could drop today and tomorrow push up, make the top, but it's very ranging so far. So you could make the top. I mean, look at this top was accurate. This bottom kinda was 1 day away. This bottom was nice. This top was called out nice. This bottom perfectly. And that's all in a range, right? When you're trending, that's even better. Look at this top. Top, then dropped again. Bottom. Small pullback. Look at this bottom. This was beautiful in March. Boom. This top here, which I was in a short this whole way, sorry, in a long this whole way, the top was right there. So yeah, it's quite accurate, and based on seasonality, it's just ranging around June to maybe to August or September. So yeah, just gotta play that smaller moves, you could say. Wow, nice drop. So if you're still holding, well played, well played. Yeah, on the 50 minute looks very good actually. But I'm not gonna enter here for the short, no way. Kiyotaka, no worries, G. Yeah, we did pull the candle, dropped here, then we had a nasty 4-hour open, boom, tagged most of us out on break even, then dropped perfectly. Today would be a bad Monday if Trump bombed Iran on the weekend. Mondays are his favorite day to tweet. He can look back, man. This guy has been tweeting every time on Monday, like almost every week, almost. $1K secure just from Asia session. That's really good, Derry. That's awesome, my G. That's freaking awesome. Yeah. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're still holding the trade. Yeah, I got out on break even, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. That move was kind of unexpected and very quick, like very quick. Because if you look on a 4 hour, still looks very good to drop. So everything was aligning. Even on 5 minute looked very good to drop. This one closed bearish as well. Then this candle opened up, did a freaking, I don't know, whatever that is. Tagged us out on break even. So it is what it is. Wow, look at that drop. Would have been straight TP. Do you trade news? Nah, man, rarely. Like the only time is if I'm in a trade, maybe it's dropping, then my target is way lower. I risk it and I keep my trade during the news. So either it's gonna be a break even or a straight TP, you know. But that is happening very rarely lately. Thanks to your pulling strat and the vibes. Yeah, of course, man. Candle pull strategy never freaking fails. I'm telling you, never fails. Okay, Derry holding, Tyler is holding, Krishna is holding too. The Demto. Nice, nice. I mean, if you're holding, that's nice because that was our initial TV, right? Personally, I don't really mind that I got out on break even because based on my data, most of my trades either go straight to TP or straight to stop loss, right? So I don't get a lot this kind of stuff when I get out on break even, then go straight to TP, right? Most of my trades, if it goes to break even, ends up going to stop loss after. So to me, based on my data, it's not worth to not put my stop loss on sorry, it's worth to put my stop loss on break even, you know, but that's based on my data, my trading. Thanks for you, my demo competition on blues. That's good, that's good. I think I might add position after 5-minute closure. It's up to you, but if it drops, just be cautious around 40, 45, because that's where the most volume was transacted last week. So we might see some sort of a reaction over there. That doesn't mean that it couldn't drop more. I mean, it's just be cautious if it bounced from there, because if it bounced from there, I wouldn't say a no to a long from here. But I have to see the confirmations on order flow. I have to see the exhaustion. I have to see the sellers not being able to push the price lower. If not, I'm not really gonna take a short, take a long from here. But again, once again, the analysis was super correct. The bias was correct. So TP would have been right here, would have been full TP. Oh, it's fine. Look at that. The spin just green most of the time. This was a week out and that's it. Yeah, it is what it is. Jay, appreciate you subscribing, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Could you tell us the indicator you're using to determine the buyers and sellers momentum on the left side, which you see the aggressiveness and the buyer? So this is on a TradeAway platform. If you have a futures prop firm, then most of it they already give you access to this platform. If not, you can open up a personal account as well, but you have to pay the monthly fee or the yearly. I don't know how much is it, I forgot. But yeah, there's multiple ways you can read this chart here. So a lot of the time you see a lot of sellers stepping in, but that doesn't mean immediately the price will be bearish, right? Like for example, look at here, a lot of buyers stepped in here. Does that mean that the price is gonna shoot up? Not always. That's why we have to wait for a confirmation, wait for another 1 or 2 candle closure, because if this one would have closed above, that means that they are starting to able to push the price higher. What happened after? They got trapped, seller stepped in, boom, price dropped. Same here. That's why I kept holding my trade, right? Seller stepping in very passively, they're able to push the price lower. What happened here? Some nasty candle and then dropped again. So buyers are not really that much in control yet. That could change, of course, that could change. So there's multiple ways you can learn. I love how you use Orderflow to trade as well, man. Appreciate you, Derry. Appreciate you. No, Vantage is only for opening a personal account, so no, Vantage is good. Get trade with personal account, that's the best thing ever. So if you still don't have your personal CFD account, we do have the link for the Vantage on the description. You can create your personal Vantage account, and if you have a Vantage account, you can have access to our VIP community and also the indicators, the stack of indicators that we have. And you will get also 150% deposit bonus, which is freaking awesome. Are you planning a second trade in the stream? Possibly. I'm just still waiting. I'm waiting to see what's the price is gonna do. Again, as you guys saw, I don't like to be too aggressive sometimes. Sometimes I am very aggressive, but sometimes I like to just wait a little bit just to see more confirmations. This one could tap into that point of control. The thing is, you can also take it long from here, but I don't know if this is that much favorable at the moment. I don't know if this one is that much favorable. I got into the VIP last week. My account was 5k and now it's 5.5. There you go. There you go. And Yankov is always here on the streams. Found us through the stream. He's been crushing it and got into the VIP, and he started to crush it even more. So yeah, there's almost 210 of you guys here. Smash that like button, fam. We have reached 127. Let's get to 150. Morning, Anuj. Welcome to the stream, my G. And also we are growing every single day. 2.2k already. Last week we were around 1.6, you can see. 1.7, 1.9, boom, just growing and growing. We were like 1k, look at that. Every single day growing. Session value low. Haven't checked that one, Cowboy. So again, I don't know if this one's that much favorable. If 50-minute goes above that POC, is that a good sign to go long? Yeah, actually, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, because look at the 15-minute time frame. Double wick play. John, welcome to the stream. G, welcome. Great to have you here. So yeah, technically 50-minute closes like this is very good. I don't know if I want to put my stop loss that wide, but maybe I refine it to the 5-minute and something like this, maybe. Let's see the next 2 minutes. But most likely it will be just a quick in and out, you know? Something like maybe this. Target those initial sell zone where we took a short. Because this was our trade, right? Would have been full TP by now. So let's see if we can catch the reversal here. The only problem is this. This point of control hasn't been tapped yet, and I don't know if I like it. Unless this 15-minute close, tap here and then push up. It rejected but weak on tick shot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I see a potential bounce here. I don't know if I want to enter, maybe half risk if I do. Maybe. Cause stop loss down here. Yeah, again, maybe. It's a maybe. I think we still could drop more, not gonna lie. Towards there. Because if it does close below it, actually looks good for a quick scalp here. To the downside, but again it's very tight. I don't know if I want a short right here. It's one of those days, my friend. It's one of those days. Point of control move from down here to up here. I don't know if I feel too confident in this setup. Most likely I will not get into this one, but let's see. Good evening, Dipti. Good evening, welcome to the stream, G. Welcome, great to have you here. If you don't mind, can you walk us through the rationale buy sells on placement? Did you just join to the stream, G? Let me know, because if you just joined in, yeah, I can explain. Because I've been explaining the whole day for this buy and sell zones. If you just joined in, just let me know. My name is Ryu Dipti, RYU. So but people call me JJ as well, so either is fine. I don't really care. Yeah, as I said, this is why I didn't felt really comfortable with taking that long. Much more comfortable with the short here. These buyers as well. And by the way, it's the same place the buyers got trapped before. If you guys see, the same box that we had before, if you were here earlier. Same freaking box, the same place buyers tried to push up, again got trapped. Either you can mark that one or the whole with this big bubble here. Same freaking place. Same freaking place buyers got trapped. This is interesting. You see? That's why I said earlier, if you rewind the stream like 2 minutes, I said I don't know if I feel comfortable with taking it long, even with the 15-minute closure above. And I agree with I forgot who said it, the 1 hour looks like it could drop more. Also, that's why I didn't want to take it. It could flip bullish and go, but if it doesn't give me the full-on confirmation I like to see, I'm not taking it. And this is one of those situations. Unless this one flips bullish, close here, then maybe. So keeping it simple, guys, keeping it simple. Yes, first question, really sorry. No need to be sorry, my G. No need to be sorry. You can ask questions anytime you want. I will explain to you shortly. So yeah, first of all, we were quite bearish biased on Goldie. You can also rewind the stream to see that I literally said the same thing. That first of all, I marked out the previous weekly level, right? I'm not gonna go to the higher time frame because at the moment it's just ranging, right? So we know it's finding resistance here, support down here, right? So what I did, I took my fixed range volume profile, draw it across previous weekly so I can get the previous weekly level. So at the beginning of the previous week open till current week's open, which is basically today's open. So you get this one. This one is the previous weekly volume profile. I did mark out the previous weekly value high, previous week point of control, which is the most volume was transacted last week. And then I marked up this high volume node because it was getting rejected here. So what I said initially on the stream, I said if we are able to find support here, resistance there, and drop, I marked out this range and I had previous daily level marked up here. I said if we drop below here and also the point of control, I'm looking at a short. Why? Because we have the gap getting rejected from high volume. So that means that it's not really able to push the price higher to make a new higher high or higher low, right? So what happened? Made a new lower low and then lower high and then lower low. So that's why I said if it goes below here, I'm looking for short. That's why I put sell zone. And usually when I'm trading not on the stream, I don't put the sell zones because I have the key levels. I know what I'm looking at. But on the stream I put the sell zone, so if people are new here or watching, they know that anything below that key level, I'm looking for a short. I'm looking for a sell zone, right? So initially explain, I wanted to see this one. Goes in below, boom, boom, boom. I drew it with this one. So what happened? Close below, pulled back, big top wick, flip bearish, and dropped. So that was our trade. But then this candle was a 4-hour closure and some nasty volume, right? So unfortunately me and some of other guys got out on break even, but then dropped perfectly to our full TP. So it is what it is. This kind of stuff happens. So that's why I was there for a sell zone. And the reason I have the buy zone here is we have the previous weekly point of control. And if it fills the opening gap, which is right around here, and then find some sort of support, it could reverse slowly. But that doesn't mean that it couldn't close below and drop. So this could be also a sell zone. But for the time being, I want to see how it will react, right? And now, again, I had the buy zone here, but I didn't really feel comfortable with taking it long. So this is basically I mark out my buy or sell zone. It's based on my bias as well. So first thing first, you should have a bias. You should have a bias for the session or for the day, and then mark out the key level, and then look for trades. So let me know if that made sense. I have pending long, brother. 4020. Oh, 4020. 4020 is actually a good level to long, not gonna lie. 4020 is a very good one. We took multiple longs from there before. Yeah. So who asked the question? Hasruddin Hussein. Let me know if that made sense, G. If you're still here. Dragon says, hi Rio, thank you for the explanation, very clear. Appreciate you, my G, appreciate you. Yeah, if you, for example, don't trade with volume profile and all that stuff, it takes some time for you to understand because it might be a different terminology, all that stuff. But yeah, I do this every single day, so if you wanna learn more, you can just join our stream every single day. I'm live every single day from Asia session, and we will start doing the New York as well. So looking forward to see you there, and then you can ask questions whenever you feel like you have a doubt or you're waiting for something, or just want to learn about the strategy and the concept itself. Gavin says, you called the DXY dump last week on the stream too, then it 1.7 drop. Yeah man, I called out the gold top as well, right? Where the hell was it? Now I need to find it. I think it was this one. I think it was this top. Can't remember. I called out so many tops on the bottom and I forgot about it. Keep freaking forgetting about it. I think it was that one. I think it was this top that I called out. Yes sir. Look at that. Look at that swing freaking value high. Beautiful. Let me see if I marked it out correctly. It's actually lower, you see? Swing value high. Boom. Perfectly the top. Also, actually, a lot of members took the same trade from that top. That was very nice. I was looking for this high to be taken out and then drop. So yeah, DXY as well. I called out the dump. I called out this weekly resistance. If we close above, we're gonna push up. Called out this one. Called out this drop here. It didn't drop too much, but at least found some sort of support there. And in that dump, I called out this daily demand as well. Me and Bronak. When gold pushed up here, me and Ronak in Telegram, we called out this daily demand around 100 mark level. This is on a custom chart, right? If you open up the futures or whatever, the 100 mark, you see? Darwin, welcome to the stream. You guys can literally look at the Telegram. Me and Ronak called out this daily demand here. The pullback to this daily demand. So yeah, it's just keeping it simple, you know? We don't overcomplicate whatever we're looking at. Not today for New York, Papazi. For now, it's gonna be Tuesday and Thursday. So tomorrow, if you join into the Asia session, I will announce the time. Okay. Look at that. This is why I didn't want a long. This is why I didn't want a long. And look, I haven't looked at the order flow yet. You guys saw I marked out that point of control. Just watch. What did I freaking told you guys 5 minutes ago? This is not convincing me. Rewind the freaking stream. I told you guys I do not want a long. Look at that drop right now. Holy schmoly. Deepty, if you wanna be inside the VIP, I think the most, you could say, easiest way is the Vantage, because you create a Vantage broker, then you can have access to our VIP community and also the indicators. But also we offer a one-time fee membership as well, so lifetime access. And Vantage is pretty damn good. You can see I use it on a daily basis. I have an account here too with them. That's where the insights, trying to understand what behind the scene other than follow the action blindly. Yeah, man, exactly. That's why I always searched to know more, just like instead of just following the price action and just the candlesticks, you know. And some people might be against my trade. That's fine, that's completely fine. There's multiple strategies that work, right? My strategy doesn't mean it's 100% win rate. If I'm in a short, you think it's bullish, cool, then take it long, you know. I might be wrong, you might be wrong, one of us will be wrong, but so I'm gonna follow my plan. I don't really care if I'm against some other strategy or whatever. Long on gold, guys. You are crazy, my friend. You are one crazy guy. Some of you guys were asking why I don't want a long here. Did you see why? Did the price action answer your question, my friend? Can we run Vantage account and someone else funded account on the same? What do you mean by that, Summit? Funded account? You mean like a prop firm? Oh, this one flips bullish, cool. It could flip bullish, but if you wanted to enter here, most likely you would have been stopped out by now, depending on your stop loss. Oh, 15-minute closure, okay, makes sense. Yeah, we know you have that Goku Ultra instinct. What I took it that instinct? No, brother, I don't have that much instinct. I just trade with what I see. I use my confluences, and that's it. If it's telling me don't go long here, I'm not 100% confident, then I don't take it. You guys saw, I was confident with this short, I took it. This was unexpected here, this nasty candle, but the trade was correct, the bias was correct. Things like this happen. I cannot control this kind of volume and wicks. Exactly, Dobry, exactly. Since Giovanni said long, I'll full port my account because he clearly know. Oof. Oof. We did the same last week. Of course, I didn't took it, but someone said, short now, sell now. I was like, okay, this is what you're looking for. Cool. Price immediately moved higher. Tanzim, welcome to the Shrimp G. Welcome. Great to have you here. Does look bearish though. Yeah, indeed. It looks like it wants to drop a little bit more towards the 40-45, not gonna lie, which is previous weak point of control. I wouldn't be surprised if it taps there. What's up, Christian? Great to see you, my G. I don't think that would be an issue, Summit. I don't think so. If it gets down to 40.36, I'll get funded. 40.36, 40.36. 40.36. I think if it goes below previous point of control, then maybe. Just be cautious for 40.45. If it finds some sort of resistance here, or sorry, support, if anything, just take some profit and look for the next trade. Wow, now the 30-minute trying to flip bullish. First it was 15-minute, close below, and now 30-minute trying to flip bullish. Well, it already flipped bullish, but I mean like trying to push up. Gold would have done us dirty again, would have taken our stop loss and then push up. I think this one probably hurts more than this. Which one do you guys think would hurt you the most? If it tags you out on break even, then go straight to TP, or take you out on a stop loss and then go into straight to TP? I think the stop loss would hurt more. Daily Pips, welcome to the Shrimp G, welcome. Are you buying from your buy zone? Potentially, if it finds some sort of support here. We are still waiting. I'm not gonna blindly buy or sell from our key levels. We have our confirmations that look for. Salute to you, mate. Just hit my benchmark for the day. You're the best. Appreciate you, Seeker. Goimi. Hope saying your name right, but appreciate you, my G. Appreciate you. Stop loss always hurt. Yeah, that is true. Should we wait for the 40.45 or 40.46 level? Both? Both? Just wait for some sort of reaction down there. Break even for some reason hurts more because it feels like choice that I could have done differently. Stop loss was my validated point. I think I agree, but I don't agree, because the stop loss, I think if something like this happens, you get out on the stop loss, then go straight to TP. I think there's multiple ways you can look at it, right? Either your stop loss placement was bad, which could have been down here, or your entry confirmations was not right. No, because ends up going to TP, that means, unless it's gonna be a week like this, which is nasty, so you cannot control things like that. But either means your entry timing was off, or your stop loss placement was off. You know? So I think there's more lessons to this than this. In general. For me, I already have my lesson. I know I'm gonna put my stop loss on break even on 1 hour, regardless. I do not care. what the market situation is. Because most of my trades, I mean the guys that are on the stream here almost every day, they know my trades either go straight to TP or straight stop loss. There's none of this to 1 hour break even and then go straight to TP. Rarely this kind of stuff happens. So yeah, I think it really depends on how you look at it. Oh yeah, with zero balance in your account, it's not really gonna be doing anything, my G. Just the mind playing tricks. Either way, both are valid and sticking to the plan, but the battle of the mind remains. That is true. That is true. Possibly even, I don't know yet. It's starting to look very choppy. I don't like to trade choppy price action. Like on a 30 minutes still looks good. It seems like it wants to get rejected and push up, go for a pullback. But also if it goes higher, 4 hour will flip bullish and it's gonna be kinda like higher. So I'm not really decided yet. I would much rather, if I want to take the second trade, see a quick push up and then get rejected around this sell zone and then drop. Instead of just hovering around here, close below, close above, close below, above, and do nothing. Last week's catchphrase was chiquidity. Oh, that one was funny. Let's wait 7 more minutes to see where the candle closes. Yeah, true. The 1 hour closure. I'm not opening a trade until I see real direction. Exactly, Kilo. Exactly. Same. Area is Andrea streaming New York. Yes, Cowboy. Andrea will be taking over for New York sessions. But I will be around. I'll be around in the chat, supporting, of course. My market always fill up weekly gap. Yeah, it has to be balanced, you know. When it opens up with a gap, at some point, like, there's a good chance that it could fill the gap. It doesn't mean that it's 100%. Look at the last week, it took some time to fill the gap. Where the hell is it? You see, didn't fill the gap at the Monday. Came down, didn't fill the gap fully, almost halfway, maybe 70%, 60%, something like that. What happened? Pushed up. Next Asia session filled completely the gap. So it doesn't mean that it won't fill the gap, it means it might take some time. Sometimes it takes like weeks or months to fill the gap. It has to balance it out. Yeah, you see, this is very ugly, man. What days will the stream be for New York? For now, Tuesday and Thursday. Can I ask your estimate win rate in all trades? It changes depending on the month, but on average like 45 to 65%. When I have a good month, it's around like 65-70%. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Daniel. Also, welcome to the stream, Tab Trader 001. Welcome to the stream, my G. Great to have you here. Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna tap exactly there, deep T, but I mean, I'm saying there's a chance that it could go there. Either do this or close below, or it could also just bounce from here and then find some sort of resistance around here and then drop. That's why I wanted to short, because I wanted to see the drop for that gap fill. But I think there is a chance we could tap there, especially with this range here. I wouldn't be surprised. Take out the ranges low and then push up. That would be interesting, actually. My name is Aaron from India. Can't tell which concept you're using POC time. I don't know what do you mean by that, because it's not just the POC. We use the volume profile, like previous daily level, previous weekly level. So it could be POC, it could be value high, value low, multiple things, right? So yeah, the main thing, the core is volume profile. Then we use higher time frame, supply and demand, and order flow as a confirmation. Much to join the VIP? Yeah, click on the link in the description, join our free Telegram, it's free. Then what you can do is just click on the link in the pinned message here, pinned message, and then just read through it, right? Just read through this pinned message, then you're gonna have everything you need to know to join the VIP. No, Tab Trade, sorry, Aaron, no, it's not the 4 and 1 hour, it's not the hourly, it's the, there's multiple ways we use, right? Previous daily, previous weekly, maybe fixed level, which is range basically, and swing level. Like for example here, this fixed level that we used here is basically this range, right? You see this range here, so we draw our volume profile from the left to the right, and then we get the point of control, value low and value high. So that's how we use it. It's not just on the hourly basis. As I said, multiple ways to use it, on a daily, on a weekly. Renata, welcome to the stream, welcome. Okay, now this is the push I wanted to see. Maybe find some sort of resistance here and then drop. Finally, some volume kicking in. This is also the hourly open, no bottom wick. Would be interesting, would be interesting. Swing level, let me check. Ooh, swing point of control. If it closed below here, not bad actually. Not bad. From this high to this low, you mark your volume profile. Let's see. Ronnie says, brother, I'm in a buy, can I hold or not? I think depends on where you entered. Just manage your trades, because it could flip bearish and drop, but also could push up. It's one of those situations that could go both ways, right? So remember to just manage your trades. I can't really tell too much more than that because I don't know your strategy, I don't know your type of entry, all that stuff, right? Because it matters. VWAP aligning with that range as well. Let's see. Okay, bro, I'm using the 1 hour time frame, same rejections level, and awesome, G, awesome. Yeah, I use on 5, 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, mainly the volume profile. So yeah, the key levels could align, actually. 40.48 you entered. Oh, down there. Good entry. I think if I was you, maybe take some profit and then let the rest run, at least until the 40.64 ish, or just put your stop loss on break even and just let it run. Depends on how do you trade also, right? If you're a scalper, you're looking for a quick in and out, you're looking for more, depends. $40.64.99, so basically 40.65 is your sell zone. Yeah, same. You can see after it's about the same. Good push. I'm feeling it will drop. I hope so. Mercy if it taps here. Let's freaking go, fam. Smash that like button. We're close to 150. There's more than 200 of you guys here, so I know also 70% of you guys are not subscribed, so subscribe as well. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on when we go live, and make sure to be here on time before the stream starts, because that's when we give our full analysis. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, you would have been able to catch this sell here. Bro, I'm studying in UAE. I told my mentor in YouTube one channel is there. Same concept. Some student is started to see your stream. Appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate you, Maji. It means a lot. When there's no wick at the below, what does that mean? That means that most likely could make the bottom wick, right? If you look at all the candlesticks, they have like 95% of them have the top and the bottom wick, right? Especially on 5 minute doesn't really matter, but on 1 hour and 4 hour you see a lot. It doesn't have the bottom wick but ends up making the bottom wick or the top wick, the same thing, right? You can just pay attention to this. It happens quite often. That doesn't mean that it's gonna 100% make the bottom wick, but there's a good chance. There's a very good chance. For now, buyers are stepping in quite passively here. It's good for the continuation, at least towards the VWAP or this range. Where's the party, man, for his 2K subs? We already had a party on Friday with some freaking good music on the stream. The first consolidation is the first 4-hour candle. You'll consider the level. We'll consider the 1-hour candle. Yeah, I've seen this a lot. The 4-hour ranges, then the new 4-hour opens up, take out the high or the low, and then reverses. I've seen this pattern many times on gold. So yeah. Party is at 10k subs, 7-day stream. 7 days. Who knows? Maybe. Friday was a great stream. Money Friday. Yeah, man, very good. NG, appreciate you subscribing, man. Welcome to the stream. I mean, to me, it didn't fill the gap fully, but I think this is also acceptable. I mean, so yeah, you could do anything from here. But today's Asia session was very nice volume, so not gonna lie. They didn't make the average or not? Yeah, it also made the average top to bottom around. You can backtest this on Goldie. On Asia session from top to bottom, usually it makes around 0.8 to 1.2% every single time. Almost, whenever it's not ranging, of course. So it's really easier to kind of target, have a better target, and expect more stuff from gold. Don't let the gap be a distraction, but it's still bearish anyways. Yeah, exactly. I actually very agree with Ben, because a lot of people see this gap, they're like, oh, gap gonna get filled, short. Okay, it filled today, but that doesn't mean every day, every time it's gonna fill the gap immediately. Look at the last week, we just talked about it, slide. Right here. Imagine how many people shorted, but didn't really went at the first time, and then went literally the next day, but also didn't fill the gap fully. So if they were shorting here, thinking they would fill the gap, this would have flipped and just take them out aggressively, right? So yeah, don't let the gap be the decision of your bias. Let it be a confluence, not a bias decision. Swing POC is holding, man. Swing POC is holding, but again, we have this buyers here that we hasn't got tapped into it yet. Why day by day Asia session getting high volume? I have no idea. All I know is whenever I see volume on Asia session, I'm happy. Still hope the gap gets filled. I don't know. At the moment, I think, as I said, this is acceptable, so I don't really care about the gap anymore. Now all I care is, can it tap into the heuristic point of control? Because I think that could be a really good decision maker. If it drops below it, it could go lower, and if it finds support, it could go for a maybe pullback. This is nice, but I don't know if I want to take it from here. Stop loss, targeting heuristic point of control. I don't know. The reason I don't know is that freaking this one. I would take this trade. Alright, the jump. Doesn't look bad. The only problem is this one. I don't like this. Dollar recovering, let's see. Yeah. Fixed point of control is holding. That was the 4 hour. Ooh, 4 hour looks juicy for reversal to the upside. And if you're wondering, the fixed point of control comes from this range on dollar. From 6th of, or actually 5th of June, this whole range. So still hovering around that area. So if Goldie dollar push up, Goldie could drop, which is already dropping. So okay. Again, we are starting to become rangy here. You see? So it could literally come down here, go up, down here. If you are a scalper, maybe that's good. Short the top, long the bottom, cool. Back then the Asia session was very boring. Yeah, that's why I wasn't trading. Now the boring session is London. But last week was really good. Last week London paid off. Really good. But the weeks before that, absolute garbage. So yeah, if you go to the 1 minute, you can clearly see this range. Boom. You see, it's just natural to me. I've been looking at this pattern so many times. I just checked the 1 minute and look at that. Fixed point of control at that range. So yeah. Either now what I want to see. I think my plan remains the same, guys. I know some of you guys are asking what's the next plan. Either I want to see this again. I don't want to sell here anymore. This is choppy. Or I want to see it drop here. If you find some sort of support, then maybe I'll take a long. And if it closes below, of course, it could drop way lower. So you can see, mark out multiple scenarios. I never go by saying I'm only look at this. I'm like, okay, if this happens, I'm doing this. If that happens, I'm doing that, okay? You should use your hand to pull it. Nah, that only works when you're in a trade. If you're not in a trade, it doesn't work, unfortunately. But in last week I made 20% my total capital. Yeah, that's good. I made 35% last week. Really good. Last week was super good, man. Super good. Check on one of the accounts. Yeah, I made 30%. On the other one, let me check. Oh, on the other account I made like 56% because I was more aggressive with my sizing. I didn't even notice that much. Yeah, it's really good. You just need to be patient, wait for your setup, and don't overcomplicate stuff, right? That doesn't mean that we are not wrong. We are definitely wrong sometimes. Nice, fam. Let's hit that like button. Let's reach 200 likes, fam. That's the goal for today. And also subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because that's the way you don't miss out when we go live. We go live on a daily basis on Asia session, and New York sessions are coming back on Tuesday and Thursday. Aaron, I live in Japan currently, but I am mixed. I am Brazilian, Japanese, and Iranian. So the most random mix you're gonna see in your life. Maybe not in your life, but probably the most random mix. Indeed. 42 more likes to hit 200. Easy work for us, right? Smash that like button. Is it gonna be free streaming New York session or Tuesday and on Tuesday? Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube as well. So the same channel, the same here. So if you guys are here, gonna be here tomorrow, which I expect you guys to be here, I will announce the time right when we are done. So yeah, let's freaking go. We are also halfway there to 2300. We need another 41, so smash that subscribe button. We've been growing crazy here. We are on a crazy uptrend here, just like gold in January. So yeah, smash that subscribe button. Awesome, G, awesome. Yeah, for New York it will be Andre, but we trade basically the same way, so there's not gonna be much difference. Hockey stick growing coming soon. Look at that already, 161 likes. Soon we'll be at 200. Let's freaking go. Andre is a G indeed. The OG guys know we used to do the live session together on New York, so that's how we started. Alright, what is Goldie doing? Oh, respected this level, you see? Respected this level again. I think it's still around the same box I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that one. I think what it's lacking right now is good volume to one direction, so we can catch the move. This is starting to become very choppy. Tiago Alves, appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. I learned some gems from Andre's video in the baby. Yeah, man, his videos are absolute gem. Unfortunately not sync, because I haven't had contact with I don't have contact with them. They just disappeared basically, so yeah, the OGs remained here. Yeah, I think it's just lacking the volume right now, fam. It's just a lack of volume. Dollar doing nothing, gold just chopping around. Even though on 1 hour still looks good to drop, kinda. 4 hour flipped bullish, okay. 4 hour flip bullish, that's what I was trying to say before. Definitely could go both ways. AN, appreciate you subscribing. Oslo, welcome. See a lot of new people joining in. If you're new, my name is Rio. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame supply and demand, and order flow as a confirmation. And we are live here on a daily basis for Asia session. We trade mainly gold here on Asia session, sometimes other stuff as well, but mainly gold. So make sure to be here on time right before the stream starts, because that's when we give our full analysis, and the people that were here earlier, they were able to catch this short here. So yeah, if you're new, drop a message in the chat. Let's see how many new people we have here. Tell us the story how you got caught by a syndicate, how many times you were with them. Oh, we created Syndicate because we're tired of all this BS in this industry, you know. We're like, you know what, let's gather some A players, let's build an actual good community, let's build an actual worthy of a community, give as much value as we can, and turn this thing to one of the best communities out there. And I think we are starting to do it pretty good based on all the feedback we are getting. So yeah, man, we're just tired of all this BS, you know. I mean, look at all these people that found us through the stream, maybe all the other videos out there in the social media. Like, I haven't seen a bad interaction yet, you know. Especially people that found through the stream, now they're in the VIP, they're like, oh, you know, it's not one of those scammy stuff that you get in. It's actually different than what they preach. It's literally the same. What you see here is what we do inside the VIP, actually to another level, because we have our freaking educational series video that we have been creating. Andre has been doing an absolute great job on this. So with the volume profile for the new people, how to use it, how to implement it, supply and demand, which is I use every day as well, correlation, very important, COT data for the higher time frame analysis, seasonality, which is one of my favorite, and open interest, very good. And last but not least, which is the latest one we have released, is the execution and risk management. But there's gonna be more videos coming in soon, so this is just the beginning, fam. And I don't even need to say it, so people inside the VIP, let me know what do you think about the VIP. Just share your share your experience on how the VIP is, you know. You don't need to, maybe if you're new here, you don't want to believe my words, that's fine. So people inside the VIP, they can tell themselves. What's up, 2Baby? How you doing, my G? How you've been? Trader Mike, appreciate you subscribing, my G. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Yeah, man, let us know where you at right now. You're still in the mission. I'm telling you, this is just barcoding, man. This thing just go up, down. The same way it came down goes up. The same way it goes up comes down. Back in San Diego, but my work hours are crazy. Well, I hope everything is going right for you, my G. Got my fun account recently back at it again, trading Q. Nice, nice. How's NQ been treating you? It started to become better for the past couple of weeks, but like before that, it was very choppy. Choppy as hell, yeah. That's why I stopped kind of trading US 30 as well, which is my favorite trade when it comes to the indices. And I came back trading it like a couple of days, maybe weeks ago, because before that, oh man, this price action was ugly. Holy, this one around here. Even though it looks like it's trending, but it was very hard to catch some moves around this time here. Very hard. So I was like, you know what, let me just time it off a little bit. Come back focusing on it when it's actually moving. And it was quite decent. Quite decent. Asia. I don't really trade Asia when it comes to the indices, mainly after New York Stock Exchange, at least for Dow Jones, because I look at a specific pattern behavior. But Asia, I'm always trading gold. Gold has been quite nice. We caught this beautiful short. So yeah, gold has been super smooth on Asia. Yeah, definitely we're in a massive range. Oh yeah, same. I've been using VWAP as well. I just turned it off here, but I always use it. Yeah, I'm using VWAP, I'm using Orderflow. Supply and demands remain the same. And of course volume profile, which is the core. It's getting very choppy right now. So I think the major move already happened on Goldie. Indeed, man, super close to 200 likes. Super close to 200 likes, Yanko. Helps with the direction on the Sun Orderflow book now. Yeah, I started focusing on it more this year on Orderflow, so it's been helping me I use it mainly for execution confirmation. I don't trade based on just order flow. You know, for example, I was bearish bias here. I wanted to look for shorts. Then I just looked at the order flow for extra confirmation. But of course, yeah, VWAP too. That's why I took the short from here, not from up the top, because this was my point of interest. I think the best place would have, to me, short here, but I don't like to trade also right at the session open for gold. It usually ends up reversing. So I was like, okay, if it goes below VWAP, then I'm definitely taking. Especially with this big candle here tapped to the VWAP, I'm like, oh, this is looking juicy. I had to take it. Yeah, while we wait, let me know in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have already taken a trade. Drop a 2 if you're still waiting. And let's see who have taken some trades today. Do you have a VWAP video? No, it's pretty easy to use. There's not even a need for a video. Okay, upgraded, Eric waiting. I am already in a VIP chat. If you're in a VIP chat, you're in a VIP community, brother. It's the same thing. Shijin, welcome to the stream, G. Welcome, great to have you here. Let's freaking go, fam. 22 more likes, we're gonna reach 200. Smash that like button. Wouldn't be surprised if in 1.5 hours we see some volume in my fourth. Good night so far. Yeah, of course, Cowboy. This is some really good volume today. Like, even if it's ranging, the volume is pretty decent compared to last couple weeks. Like, this move was nice. Now it's ranging, but the volume's there. You know, it's good for scalps. I know you're a good scalper, so this is probably your favorite condition. $180 likes. Let's freaking go, fam. 20 more. 20 more. And we are super close to 2300. We are 28 subs away. So 20 likes, 28 subs. Let's hit all these records today again. Yeah, it's just barcoding. Absolute barcode. You can literally scan this. That's how barcoded this thing is. bar coding. Yeah, man, it's bar coding. Let me see if I can find. You see this price action? Looks like this. I don't see any difference. Same thing. You see? I don't see any difference. Oh, Cheyenne, welcome to the stream, my G. Welcome. I don't see any difference. Same thing. How's the 1 minute? It's pretty much the same. View up setting, it's pretty much the same. It's default. I haven't changed anything. So you click on the indicator. It's just the view up from trading view itself. Volume weighted average price. Just this one, the first one. Click on that one, and that's it. I haven't changed anything. It's pretty much default. You see? It's on high, low, close divided by 3. It's been working for me with that one. I haven't tested other settings though. Bruh, here we go again. As soon as I thought we were gonna see some volume, there it goes. Same thing. I see that a lot of you guys are still bearish on gold. 46%. If you go to the 1 hour, still looks decent. So it's just ranging on a lower time frame. 30 minutes starting to look like a range. 15 already is a range, and anything below is already a range. Yeah, this is very ugly. But we were able to catch that initial move, so that's fine. Patience pays off, right? Possibly. Shaitan. Possibly. I'm just waiting. If it taps, I'm not gonna go blindly sell, but I will wait for our confirmations. Blindly selling is not gonna work for me. But for now, price is very choppy, so I wouldn't be surprised if it just breaks through it. So we already took a short earlier from the same sell zone, so I wanna see if it can get some sort of same rejection. If not, then we'll see what we can catch later after that. Let's freaking go, fam. 22 more subs until 2300. Smash that subscribe button. We are growing crazy right now.
baseline back around again.
Usually 3 hours on average. Sometimes we do 4 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. So for now we are live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. We are doing live on a daily basis for Asia, so we are live on a Asia Open. So 8 a.m. Tokyo, 1 a.m. London, and 8 p.m. New York time. So make sure to be here on time, because that's when we give our full analysis. A lot of people that were here at the beginning of the stream cut this beautiful short as well. But yeah, we are live here on a daily basis, every single day. You're gonna find us at the same place.
Bring the baseline back around again.
Every single day. Volume up a little bit. I mean, you can change your volume as well, my friend. Such it. Welcome to the stream, my G. Welcome. Nice. 20 more subs. I have it in my Google Calendar. I wake up 30 minutes before. There you go. The perfect example. The perfect freaking example. If I'm starting the stream and I don't see Yankov there, something is wrong. He's always there. Ever since he found our stream, he's always there, man. Not just Yankov, there's many other guys as well. Yankov, Dobry, Craig, all the OGs. Of course, Ronak and Gavin, Cowboy, a lot of these guys. It's just starting to become like a routine for them, you know? And the people that are late, they miss the analysis, and then they are wondering why we took the short, right? Which is fine. I'll explain again, doesn't really matter. But let's see, we are literally barcoding right now. Desmond, my G, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? How many trades you took already, Desmond? I know you're probably up like 4 hours or something. Because you are the guy. Just woke up. Ooh, late for today. Let's freaking go, fam. This thing is just going up and up. 50 more subs. Look at this. This uptrend is gonna be crazy, yeah? I'm coming early, even I'm still in demo. Well, it's just building the habit, you know, Redempto. It's not about if you're trading just on demo or not, because if you can be consistent on demo, of course it's gonna be different, but if you start your personal account or your funded account, then you can be the same consistent, you know. Of course it's gonna be different. The emotional standpoint is way different when you trade demo and like actual money. On demo, everybody's like billionaire, you know. but then when the real money is on the table, you're like, emotion starts to kick in a little bit, you know. But if you can keep it consistent on demo, then you know you can do the same on with the real money. Then you know the problem isn't your strategy or your trades. The problem is your emotions, you know, which is something I struggled for a very long time. I always thought, oh, it's the strategy or this. Oh, it's not the CFD, it's the futures. Then I changed to futures. And it's the same thing, you know. It's the same thing. All it comes down is your emotional control, your emotional standpoint. After you know what your strategy is, what you're gonna trade with, then if you can control your emotions, that's when you're gonna do good. It was 4 hours in the last Thursday. Thursday was nice though. Indeed, fam. 11 likes until 200. We are super close, and let's freaking crush it. First trading day of the week and the month. We already started in a good way. From now on, we just need to keep it consistent. That's all. Consistency is key. Oh, unacceptable, Dobry. You missed one session. Unacceptable. I'm just kidding. I know you're always here every single day. Get a push. Quite nice. Ooh, volume kicking in. Okay, okay. Who is that? Mr. Trump or something? Mr. Trump has woken up or something? I don't see any news at the moment. That's a good push. Let's see what the order flow is doing. Oh, VWAP. Okay, now if it closed below VWAP, I'm interested. I'm very much interested, sir. Why the VWAP is different? I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Is that on the futures? Yeah, it's a little bit different on futures. So yeah, let's see. $15-minute closure in 9 minutes. I would love to see the 15-minute closing below VWAP. I might take it if that happens. But you see how much buyers are consistent here? But until here, price didn't really move aggressively, you know? It's just Desmond that woke up? Yeah. Desmond needs to start giving signal to me. Desmond is doing magics. More than Trump. Yeah, indeed, overvaluation. 30-minute almost there. 5-minute could get as well, but I don't think it will. Let's freaking go, fam. I see a lot of new people joining in. Don't forget to smash that like button. We are close to 200. And also subscribe, as we are live here on a daily basis on Asia session, and we will start doing the New York as well. So let's see, starting to look good, not gonna lie. I'm not in yet though. Get the 3-minute engulfing, I will sell in that area. Yeah, let's see. I do want to enter on 5, but I will wait for a 15-minute closure. I don't really trust this kind of move if 15-minute closure is not that close, because it could push down, then boom, reverse push up again. But point of control is moving lower, so depending on the closure it could be good or bad. Now sellers are stepping in. So the question is, are they able to push the price lower, or they would get trapped and the price will push higher? That's the question I'm asking here, because if they get trapped, yeah, I see a potential of this one pushing higher. Hey Drew, appreciate you, my brother, as always, joining in. Appreciate you. You're a real one. Yeah, indeed. Look at the 1 hour EMA. If it closes under it sells. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see. Indeed, the 15-minute closure is also the 1 hour closure, so you are right. If it closes below, then yeah. What's up, Giovanni? Welcome back. But the question is, if it closes above, do I want to take it long there? Right below previous day value high. I don't think I want a long from there if it closes above. Regardless. Starting to look juicy. Starting to look juicy, my friends, as we are 9 likes away from 200 also, and 9 subs away from 2300, so it's strongly going to push up. Okay, let's see, what is your confluences, my G? Let me know. I like that certainty you have. Darius says, first time watching your stream, newer trader trying to learn this skill and get funded. Awesome, my G, welcome to the stream. We are live here on a daily basis, so feel free to ask any questions whenever you have. And as I said, I'm live on a daily basis, so you can just jump in, ask some questions. You can be here on time before the stream starts, because that's when we give the full analysis, you know. If you're here and you see the full analysis, you can understand the way we trade and what are the things I look for, and I think in that case you can learn a little bit more. And also, of course, the side effect is gonna be if you wait for the trade and you catch the trade, that's the bonus, you know. Christopher, appreciate you subscribing. I'm trading on 3 accounts. My personal CFD futures with profit, my free challenge offers by coffee. I'm still drinking my coffee here. Ooh, this is starting to look very good. This is starting to look very good. I might give it a shot, fam. Maybe. Chillad, welcome to the stream, my G. Welcome, welcome. All the new people, if you're watching, just drop a comment in the chat. Let me know if you're new. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're close to 2300, so let's freaking go. You're a tea drinker, Ben? I like tea too, I drink sometimes, but if I have to choose, coffee, man, because I like caffeine. I cannot start my day or end my day without a coffee. I have to drink at least 1 cup, at least. Best entry will be at 69. 69. Let's see. If it goes up there, maybe I'll give it a shot. Anna's, yeah, volume profile is free on TradingView. Just click on this left bar and then click on the fixed range volume profile. Appreciate you, Darius. Appreciate you subscribing, my G. Yeah, you see, this is why I didn't want to get in too early. I want to wait for an hourly closure. Has to close below. Two more likes until 200, fam. Let's freaking go. You don't use fibs? Not that much. Maybe sometimes. Black coffee in the morning, tea right after lunch. Not a bad idea, very good. After lunch, after dinner is very good too. The range, Sansha, is from the earlier Asia session run range, sorry, from this one on a 5 minute. Okay, starting to look juicy. Very juicy. If you've seen an A+ setup, but there was a 10 minutes till hourly close, would you enter or wait? Ooh, hard question. Hard question. I think if the volume is very high, like very good, I might give it a shot. Maybe not full risk, maybe half. Or if I enter full risk, I put my stop loss a little bit wider. Maybe. Again, it really depends on the situation. Come on, tap into that point of control and then drop. Then I'll take you. Then I'll take a short. Just don't do this. How you doing, Simplay? Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Yeah, I'm still not in yet, guys, but if I want to really take this short, I really want to see a tap there. I really want to see a tap there. $203 likes, fam. Let's freaking okay. Now we tapped. Now I want to see the drop. Now I want to see the drop, my friends. What's the old saying? Always slightly early for anything in life you're passionate enough and love. Smash that like, guys. It's free. Appreciate you, Cowboy. Really appreciate you, brother. Love you, bro. From Pakistan. Big fan. Waiting for your entry. Appreciate you, G. No, I don't use the tick data. I just use the volume footprint. Not yet, STN. I'm waiting for the break below. Then I might enter. While we wait for this beautiful trade, spam W's in the chat because we did reach 2300, fam. 23 freaking hundred. I told you guys we're gonna hit it today. So the goal is to hit 3K this week. So let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. We're just growing, fam. Don't forget us when you're famous. Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing live, chatting with you guys. Just trade my own way. And if you guys are enjoying, which it seems like you guys are enjoying, that's the bonus. That's the bonus. But yeah, it's just not me. Definitely, the whole team has been working very hard. Simply, I think you're new here. So we trade with volume profile, hard time frame supply and demand, and order flow as a confirmation. No, not in yet, fam. Not in yet. As you can see, it hasn't tagged me in yet. Because it didn't broke the low yet. Neither on futures I got in. On none. If it gives out the entry, then that's good. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? Cool, we move on. Does trading life keep you in check when it comes to following your own rules? Absolutely, man. 100%. Because if I don't, that will make me a hypocrite, you know? I'm telling you guys to follow your plan, blah 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 blah, and then I don't do it. So, you know, there's definitely that pressure, but I don't let pressure to get in me, you know? I'm quite fine whenever there's pressure. I actually perform way better. So yeah, but there are definitely times that I don't follow my plan, because we are human, you know? We make mistakes. I make mistakes, you make mistakes, everybody makes mistakes, you know? But it's just if you can learn it, you know? If you can learn from your mistakes, then that's good. If not, then you ain't gonna go anywhere. But yeah, trading live definitely keeps me in check, keeps me responsible as well. Sancho, I think I answered you like literally 5 minutes ago. I said that the range is from this early Asia range. You see this box that I have marked up? Yeah, I don't think you probably heard it, but yeah, it's from that range from earlier Asia. Yeah, of course, simply. Again, anybody that is new here, even the OG people, if you have questions, feel free to ask. As long as it's not random questions, like one of the guys that said, how much money did you make on 21st of April? How the hell should I know how much money I made in the 21st of April? Like if it's that kind of question, then yeah, it's just random and doesn't make sense. You know? But as long as any question related to strategy, to the trading, to the setup, I can answer anytime. You are in a long trade. Okay, okay. Good luck, Jesse. Yeah, of course, Sansha. Anytime. Okay, Trump. Calling Trump, I get it, but calling that guy, I don't know. I don't know about that guy. So yeah, I see a lot of new people joining in. If this is your first time, my name is Ryu. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame, supply demand, and order flow. I'm here live on a daily basis on Asia session. So make sure to be here on time if you want to catch the full analysis and see how I trade. Because this short trade that we took earlier was all explained at the beginning of the stream and literally happened after 30 minutes after the stream. So if you were here, cool. If you weren't, you missed out. It's fine. There's gonna be more trades other days as well. So now we are waiting for this potential setup here. Sanya, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Great to have you here. Tangoon, welcome. Reza Farsi, I would assume you're Iranian. How you doing, my G? Indeed, Gavin, almost 300 live. I'm new in trading and I'm in 150 lose. Can you help me recover? I have 250k. I think just keep it consistent, man. I don't know, risk what, $15, $20 per trade max. Try to grow it over time. Don't be too aggressive since that's small amount of money. And I don't know how much you risk per trade, but don't risk too much so it doesn't bite you. Sure, Rico. I'll answer your questions soon. How much money did you make on 31st of May 2023? 2023, that shit is like 3 years old. 3 years ago. Indeed, yeah. So we start at 8 p.m. New York time. So convert that to your time zone. You can literally use any ChatGPT or any, just Google it. It's gonna show literally. Asia Open, basically. Asia Open. Funny people asking funny questions. Yeah, for sure. But again, I see a lot of new people joining in, so it's fine if you have a question to ask. That's completely fine. But if it's random question, especially if you're spamming, we don't allow spammers here. If you spam, I'll time you out myself. 86,000 seconds, which is the maximum I can give. Trust me, I would give more to people that spam, but so don't spam, keep it professional. A lot of guys are here just to enjoy the stream, listen to the analysis. And if you're new here, just say what's up in the chat. Let's see how many new people we have here. if this one hovers around too much, I don't know if I want to take it. Depends on how this 15-minute will close, right? If it hovers around too much, yeah, let's see. I do want to see this 15-minute closing bearish, guys. If you like to start fresh, how do you start, and which topics you're gonna say volume profile apart from? I think not even that. I think the first thing, if I'm starting trading, learn price action, learn the basics, learn how the candle moves, learn just price action in theory, right? And then use the volume profile, because if you don't know how to read the markets, the part of volume profile, I don't know if that's gonna work well, because every time it taps into a key level, you think, oh, I'm gonna short, or whatever, I'm gonna long, whatever, right? But you have to know at least to read the price action a little bit. So yeah, learn how to read the price action, learn the basics, and then maybe after volume profile. If this 15-minute close above, I will cancel my sell limit, which is right below it, as you can see. Do you have any videos inside for the volume profile? Yeah, we do have both in the VIP, and we made a summary version inside the free channel that we posted a couple days ago. We might post it again soon today, so click on the link in the description, join our free Telegram, it's just free. We might send a video later on after the stream, or maybe in the next couple minutes. Close above, I don't know if I like it. I will cancel my sell limit, both on futures and here, because if it was actually going to drop, I think it would have found some sort of support there. But as you can see, I did right here, I'm not in yet, so there's still a chance that it could drop, but let's see. For now, I'm not convinced yet. I am not convinced. We are live every day on 8 p.m. New York time. Make sure to be here before the stream, so you can get the full analysis. Stop spamming, man. This is your last warning. If you spam one more time, I will time you out. Don't worry, it's his last warning. I'm being nice. I'm giving a warning. Sometimes I don't even give a warning. I see spam, I'm like, you are out. 86,000 second. Boom. Get out of here. Check out the highs. If it flips here, not gonna be that bad too. You're in? Nice, bro, nice. There is definitely. Yeah, look at that. That's why I'm not really convinced yet. This thing is just gonna hover around. What's your use for order flow? I use mainly for my execution. I want to see if the buyers are aggressive or passive, maybe sellers are aggressive or passive, they're gonna get trapped, absorbed, exhausted, so multiple things. It's not that basic. How long did it take for you to develop your strategy? I've been trading for 3 years, 3 maybe and something, 3 years and maybe a couple months. The first year I was just learning some random strategy. After that, started trading with volume profile. So I've been trading 2 years, maybe a little bit more with volume profile, but I started to tweak it in my own way since I would say beginning of this year. So but yeah, I used to trade SMC, that's for sure. Started with SMC, ICT, all that stuff, you know, all that stuff. Didn't work for me. It worked for some people. It didn't work for me personally. At that price in the sell zone, you instant sell? No, not at all. We don't trade like that here. I think it might be new, but we usually wait for confirmations. It's not I literally said I don't get in blindly at the sell zone. I literally said it a couple minutes ago. I never enter blindly. That's just suicide. $15-minute calls above fixed value lows that we consider as market shift towards bullish. Not gonna lie, it looks better for bullish, but I don't know if I will wanna take a long here. Because still below previous day value or high. If you wanna take a long here, that's completely fine. That's up to you. I will stay out for now. Oh. Maybe price will retest Sunday open before perform to drop. That would be interesting, Smokey. That would be interesting because it's right at those highs, right? Yeah, Sunday open. That is what I found out. Order flow and higher time frame supply and demand for support and resistance is my bread and butter. Yeah, man, same for me. Higher time frame supply and demand, order flow, and volume profile. It's just been working super well for me. It might not work for some people. That's completely fine. You can make shit ton of money in a different way in trading, you know. So it doesn't have to be the same for everybody. Feel bad now. Giovanni was right about his line. Yeah, as I can say, some people could be right about the long here. It could push up, but it's easy to just say and not take the trade, you know. If you think it's bullish, then okay, take a long, my friend. But if you say and you never take those trades, then to me that doesn't really matter, you know. I can say I'm bearish here and I'm taking my trade. And we had people, oh, we don't have this one, we have a liquidity, I don't know, whatever the hell that was at the top. I'm like, cool, bro. I'm bearish bias. I'm gonna take my trade. If you wanna take a long, be my guest. Do it. I might be wrong. I might take a stop loss, but I'm following my plan. So it's easy to say, but the important thing is take action, right? If he took his long, then that's good. He's following his plan. Cool. Oh, look at this nasty drop right now. Ooh. Woohoo. Okay, buyers are getting wrecked right now. What about news today? I haven't checked today's news. I believe I did a quick look, but I didn't see anything that important. Oh, we do have the ISM manufacturing PMI. Yeah, but that's like late New York. So we good for now. We good. Not worried about the news right now. I agree, but I was using supply and demand, but I think didn't work for me because I was using 5-minute time frame. I think 5-minute time frame works. Personally, nowadays I'm trading more 5-minute, but I think really depends if you have the context, right? If you are bearish on maybe, I don't know, 1 hour, 4 hour, and then 30-minute all bearish, and then you try to look for an entry or a quick scalp on 5-minute, that's fine. But if you only look at the 5-minute and you trade only on 5-minute, I think that could be a little bit hard to trade that way, you know? If you trade on 5-minute, you're like, oh, we're bearish here or whatever. Then you zoom out, you're like, not that bearish. I'm just giving an example, right? I'm not saying right now. So I think context matters. What made you want to trade Asia session when everyone is saying Asia session doesn't have volume? Do a backtesting on Asia session on gold. Very good. The volume is very consistent. I used to not trade Asia at all. Like, I thought the same. Oh, Asia is just garbage, no volume, it's low. And it actually was. But I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the euro. Like, look at this. This is dead, right? Looking at other things, it was just dead. But then gold, silver, all that stuff, I'm like, the volume's pretty damn decent. And I started doing a shitload of backtesting, and I was like, I'm gonna give this one a shot. And actually been working very good, very, very good for me. I will have to find some videos on Orderflow. That's new to me. How much of a role of a macroeconomist influence your strategy? I look at the news as well, but nowadays, since I'm more into quick in and out trade, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about macroeconomics as long as, of course, I look at it, don't get me wrong, I look at everything, but I don't go based on that, you know. But it also depends on your execution. If you trade on 30-minute, 1 hour, I think that has more effect. Because sometimes your trades could be, I don't know, 7-8 hours, which was how I used to trade. Nowadays, my trades are way quicker than before, so I don't need to know that much. As long as I'm not trading around the news, I'm good. I don't really care. But that's just me. But yeah, videos for Orderflow, you can literally search on YouTube. There's a bunch of them, like a lot. Especially from Andrea, Fabio Valentini. You can literally learn a lot of basics from there. What do you think about 4-hour time frame Nasdaq? I'm going for short. Haven't looked at the Nasdaq today. I'll look at it later. I'm in short. Nice, nice. No, Christian, I'm not in. If I was in, I would put on the screen, G. Should I sell now? That's up to you. I'm not gonna give you signal. Into meme coin revival. Oh, I'm out of those games. I used to play a lot of meme coins. Not a lot, I wouldn't say a lot, but sometimes. Nowadays I don't. Nope, I'm out. I'm pretty much looking at short as well, Kevin. But I need to see a little bit more. I'm not fully convinced yet. Maybe I take it. Depends on this 15-minute closure. Maybe I'll go for it. Hey bro, sending love from Pakistan. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Where'd you learn Orderflow? I learned a lot of the basics on YouTube, not gonna lie. With Fabio Valentini's and Andrea Simi's content a lot. And then I was like, okay, I know what type of pattern to look for. Now I learn. Now let me do a live testing myself and learn it myself. And then I just kept doing it, kept back testing, live testing, everything. So yeah. Let's see, 40 seconds. If this next one closes around here, below VWAP, I think I will be interested in a sell something like this. Maybe, right? So don't jump in blindly, guys. Don't jump in blindly. And if my analysis doesn't align with yours, cool, don't take it, because it's important to follow your own rules. I could be wrong. This could be a quick stop loss, 100%. And I'm not ashamed of it if it is, because I'm following my plan. The pattern I see on 1 minute and 5 minutes is short. Are you agree? I would hope so. Nico, appreciate you subscribing, G. What an ugly closure, man. I hate this kind of closures because it's right above the VWAP, POC is below. It could go up, also it could go down. Oh man, it's one of those setups that it's making me think 10 times before taking the trade. Appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate you, my brother. I use simple supply and demand with market structure, and I am profitable, but I want to add order flow in case my win rate. Yeah, man, I can tell you, win rate definitely increase your. Order flow definitely increase your win rate. Because you're gonna see way more behind the walls, right? But again, you see, supply and demand, simple market structure, it works. It works for you. You're profitable, right? As you see, as you say. So if you use order flow, that could be like an extra confluence, you know. When I started using my order flow, it bumped up my win rate about like 10%, 15%. I went from a 35% win rate to 45 to 55 on average. When the month is really good, I'm hitting like 65, 70% win rates, but average is like 50, 55%. Is Shadow Intel kind of like a CVD? I'm super new to Orderflow beside it. No, for the... Where is it? For the Shadow Intel, we have many indicators. The team will drop the link to you on the chat right now. But the one that we use on a daily basis is the valuation scanner. So this one measures one instrument against another instrument, right? So for gold, we use against the dollar. Let's say for silver, you can use either dollar or gold, right? So a lot of times you see the overvaluation, and one asset is more overvalued than the other one, or undervalued. So it's not like your random RSI, it's actually based on something, you know. It's not some random lines. We have the seasonal forecaster, which is more on a hard time frame perspective. It gives you the forecast and the seasonality based on the previous ones, and you can see this, all of these lines were drawn here beforehand, just like how all of these are here as a forecast. Like, look at the bottom here, beautiful. The top in January, beautiful. The bottom here, the top. So it's very accurate, and I use it on a daily basis or weekly basis, since that's more higher time frame. But yeah, that's the link to the shadow intel indicator. I don't use much volume profile, but isn't point of control supposed to be a chop zone? No, not at all. Point of control is where the most volume was transacted at that place, right? A lot of the time you see range or like this, right? And then you draw your volume profile on this range, and then most likely the point of control, if it's here, that means this is where the most volume was transacted. So let's say if we get a breakout out of this range, we see a pullback, a lot of the time it can bounce from here. It doesn't mean that it will range around it. It means that that could act as a very strong support, or if it goes below, of course, resistance, right? So it depends on the context as well. It doesn't mean exactly it's gonna chop around. Point of control means like there's a lot of volume traded there.
Bring the baseline back around again.
It can go up or down, it goes to the right. Oh, that is for sure. I wish we could open up a position to the right. That's 100% win rate. I said I'm not gonna answer questions that are super obvious. You guys see this big ass text here, right? Or not? So starting to look decent, guys.
Bring the baseline back around again.
Starting to look decent. But also very choppy on 5. Very choppy on 5 minutes. Okay, guitar, welcome to the stream, my G. Welcome. I do wanna enter, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, no worries, Shaitan. I thought didn't say it, it's fine. Yeah, I thought his name was Shaitan as well. I was like, ooh, what? So if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, just let me know, guys. Just let me know. Gold is trying to seduce me to take a short. That is for sure. That is for sure, guys. What do you guys think? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're bearish, and drop a 2 if you're bullish. Let's see who else wants to take a short as well. Oh, your name is Cheyenne. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it. My setup says sell a 50-minute close red. I kind of can agree with you. I agree with you. Two, we fill the gap, yet we keep dropping. Seems PA wants to go lower. So it should be a 1, right? Not 2. 1 was for short. So yeah, I agree. 15-minute closure will be crucial. No worries, Inc. No, I'm trading both, guys. I'm not trading just GC. I'm using the spot chart, and I also look at the future chart. But at the moment, I'm just looking at the spot chart. Why? First of all, because I want to. Second of all, I trade both on CFD, SHA USD, and I trade on futures. So that's it. Yeah, that is true. You got some homies over there. They calling you Satan. That is crazy. But yeah, now I see your question. Gold. I always check both because I want to see the difference, right? I both check on GC and also the SHA USD. Let me delete everything here. So for example, we were looking at the previous weekly level, right? Boom. You see, previous week POC is about the same. Of course, it was a little bit higher, so I tapped into it. It's fine. If you trade futures, cool. But you see how the high volume node kind of aligns with what we have there on the spot chart. There we go, high volume node. And then look at this one, you see? Quite similar. And yeah, even the previous week butter high is about the same, I think. There you go. So you see, there are some differences. Of course, if you would go based on the futures, yeah, this would have been a nice potential trade. But then again, I had another key level that was aligning kind of previous day point of control. So whenever I have two key levels that are matching both on CFD and futures, I take in consideration both, not just one. Do you use prop or personal or both? I use both. I have a personal account with Vantage and also prop firm accounts. I have both. But I like to trade more on personal account because there's no rules. It's just me and me. It's just me. So yeah, people that joined inside the Telegram, free Telegram, drop that fire emoji. If we get 50 fire emojis, we will drop the video for the volume profile. So how to use it, when to use it, how to implement it, all that thing. So So yeah, I hope that made sense. The only problem is a lot of people think their solution to become profitable is to switch on futures, because the hype is very high right now, right? Everybody talks about futures, blah 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 blah. Yeah, there are small differences. Of course, the price, the data is centralized, cool, but I've been making money on both, so it doesn't matter. If you can't make money on spot, you can make money on futures. As long as you're consistent, you know your strategy, you can make money on both, you know? Both has their own advantages, you know? Both is good at something, so I think I wanna enter now. Does, not gonna lie, it's starting to look juicy. Starting to look juicy, my friends. Yep, what's more to do with the consolidation, the difference between the split volume level. Yeah, of course. That's why I always check both, because definitely there is a difference in the volume on both. But when you want to do the analysis on spot chart, I suggest you always do on Oanda, because that's one of the most liquid brokers and has the most volume, and it's the most accurate compared to the other ones. So if you want to check CFDs, I suggest you check only Oanda. The other ones, yeah, you're gonna see a lot more difference. And of course, the price level, it will be different. Like, look, right now is at 40.61 on spot. The other one is 41.15, right? But price action is the same, basically. So it doesn't really matter the price level itself. Musania, welcome to the Stream G. Welcome. Not gonna lie, I do wanna enter, fam. If it taps here and flips bearish, I'm gonna give this one a shot. Which platforms do you use to see that order flow? I use Trade08. Oh, you serious? You're not gonna give me a pullback, my friend? Give me that extra juicy confirmation. Come on, tap into this beautiful point of control. In a short, nice, life, nice. There we go. Nice pullback. Nah, not yet. A little bit deeper. A little bit higher. I would love to give an Orderflow a shot. Do you offer any mentorship program? We do have the educational series inside the VIP. The Orderflow video is not out yet, but that's something we are thinking to make one. Definitely, that's for sure. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It's taking too long to tap and flip. That's the only problem I don't like to see. Appreciate you subscribing, G. Welcome to the stream. Also, guys, we are almost halfway to 2400. So we gained over 150, 160 subs just today. So appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to also smash that like button, and let's grow. Let's freaking crush it. I do want to enter at the flip, but I think I will wait a little bit. Like something, I want to enter something like this. Been here since the start, yes sir, I remember you. Dobry as well, lot of you guys, OGs. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. Also, we are getting pretty late towards the Asia session. Usually the volume dries out after that, so we already caught that beautiful short there. So I don't know if the volume is gonna get any better after here. Vanessa, appreciate you subscribing. So either we see the drop right now, or the volume is just gonna be dead basically. So we're also close to the 1 hour closure in 8 minutes. Maybe that could bring some sort of volume, maybe. So I know a lot of you guys are also in short, so already crushing it. Yeah, indeed. Didn't get impulsive. Imagine if I entered here. Boom. Would have been already in drawdown. Yeah, look at that push up. I do not want to see this one anymore. It's just getting quite choppy. Good thing I didn't enter. I did want to see just a quick tap here and then drop. So this does not look a continuation model for me. I mean, it could flip bearish, but I think it will come down to the 1 hour closure. Welcome to the stream, G. Appreciate you subscribing. So I think what I need to see is just the 1 hour closure. If the 1 hour can flip bearish again in the next 7 minutes before the closure and then drop. So good thing I didn't get in again. Being patient today with this choppy price action. Again, I'm not gonna jump in blindly, as I said. Yeah, I think I made a really good decision not entering. I think I did made a good decision here. But yeah, fam, I think that's about it on my side. Price action is becoming quite choppy. I think we had a good day with that short here at the beginning of the session. Caught about 150 pips. So that was a good trade. It is what it is. That week was quite nasty. Some of you guys holded that trade, so that's good. You took some profit maybe here. Again, good management, and let's freaking crush it. I'll be here tomorrow as well. And matter of the fact, let me just quickly schedule the stream for tomorrow, because I will be here for the Asia session again. I am here every day for the Asia session, unless something that I have to do that I cannot do the live session. But so far I've been doing it every day, keeping it consistent, and trying to be here on time as well. Make sure to be here on time so you catch the full analysis. Then you don't wonder, bro, are you in a short? Bro, are you in a long? Bro, what is your strategy? So make sure to be here on time. And the link for tomorrow's session will be posted in a couple seconds. Give me a moment. And also don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the trade and the live sessions. There we go. That's the link for tomorrow's session. So good session overall. Just that one trade, this one we didn't took. Well, I didn't took. If you took it, then that's up to you. So tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. New York time. Be here like 5 or 10 minutes before, as we'll start the stream and we'll give the full analysis there. All right, good session overall. Thank you for keeping it professional, and don't forget we don't allow spammers here. If you are gonna be here tomorrow, gonna be spamming, you're gonna get banned. I don't care, or timed out. So that's about it on my side, guys. For the rest of people, I'll catch you guys inside the VIP. Right, have a good one, fam. Cheers.